Yeah, PMALC says nothing. It's offline.
Is this on I Wanna Was a Good Day?
Oh, here we go. Oh, we rolling?
It's good?
Huh?
I think we're good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to
it's on an ad right now.
PMALC's. Oh, Riff. That's unfortunate.
It is on PMALCS.
Oh.
It's just
Oh, sweet.
the icon and it's just on the icon and there's just the icon and the.
All right, we're good to go. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to PMALCS Week 4. Last game of the week. We have Don't Ban Poppy and Lot. I'm Matt2702, joined today by...
Wheels on the Bus, aka Super Hoagie. I don't know what you want to call me anymore. I don't care. Hello.
Shout out.
And Bear Jr.
Yeah, dude. Bear Jr. So, we're looking forward to a really good matchup tonight. These two teams are sitting atop the standings, if I'm not mistaken. So, Hoagie, first things first. What are you looking for? I know I think each of us casted one of these teams last week.
Well, I never casted Legend on tap. Nor I don't think I really casted Don't Ban Poppy that often either. But I do know one thing is that I've been on the team with Panic at the Top Hat for 3 splits in a row.
Oh yeah.
So I am very excited to see his team play because I've been in same team as more than half of the people in that team. Yuramu's Panic at the Top Hat and Account. So I am very excited to see that team perform. I'm also very excited for Don't Ban Poppy. As you know, they're tied for second place. The result of this match actually has huge implications in terms of standings.
Right.
Because if either team 2-0s, they tie for first place with Caligma Babwe.
Dude.
I'm gonna pronounce it Caligma Babwe because I think that's appropriate. And whoever gets O2'd gets in the 5-way second place. Or if both team ties, it's 1-1. Ties 1-1, then they keep the 2-way second place.
Yeah. I know that I casted Don't Ban Poppy, and I think it was against TBR, maybe? God, I don't remember. Whoever it was ended up ended up not banning Poppy. So I think they learned from their mistake. We'll see if Legends on Tap is able to pick up that and say, hey, let's not give them Poppy. Because if you get front lash on Poppy, like that is scary.
Maybe a Panic at the Top Hat will finally learn the lesson of I will get the clue of don't ban Poppy and ban Poppy.
Perhaps.
I hope Panic at the Top Hat, I love you. I have to roast you though because I love you.
Dude, hey, listen, we're all homies here. So we're all here for a good time. But yeah, so something that we're about halfway through this split, maybe a little bit shorter than that. We're on week 4. It's like what, an 8-10 week split?
I believe it's like 10. You're right,
So, yeah.
I think.
Yeah, so we're about halfway
No,
done.
it's 11.
Oh, is it 11? All right, well, I was sadly mistaken. But we're about at the halfway point, and it's like we're starting to see like this.
Oh, they're starting.
This is only week 4.
They're starting this.
Ooh, here we go. Picks and bans. Let's go. All right. Legends on Tap opting for the blue side. Don't Ban Poppy getting the red side. Let's see what the first ban is. I would expect Poppy.
Nope, it's a Lee Sin ban. They're hovering the Lee Sin ban right now. For Jaundice. That's Jaundice's signature jungle champion. We'll see what they actually decide to ban next. Don't ban Poppy, ban Zillion. Panic at the Top Hat's really good mid laner. Safe mid laner.
Yeah, Zillion's also just a good team fighter. Being able to res your carries is super nice, and just give them that plus another GA.
also a good ban because it's a flex ban between mid and support. I know Euromoose plays it, and it's a good flex spot in mid and support. Good ban.
Ooh, we see the Jace ban coming out next. Another standard top lane ban.
Got a question from chat.
Oh, we have a
What's
question.
the over under on DBP pulling a fast one and banning Poppy from the Jirachi?
Ooh, good question. Good question.
I had no idea.
That's a bold. I don't think they're gonna ban Poppy. Ooh, the Kinch has been benched.
Yeah,
Seems
unfortunately.
honestly though, Tom Kinch is like at this moment. I think he's one of the better champions in the bot lane. Are they? Oh, they.
They banned that Poppy.
I thought I genuinely thought they were gonna troll and ban Vi.
And they banned the Sivir next.
That's a Sever. That's a strong ban. It looks like Don't Ban Poppy is targeting the bot lane ones on top.
Panic at the Top Hat's Vel'Koz is open. We'll see if Panic at the Top Hat actually picks up Vel'Koz in the first round. And we see that Tristana first pick for Sir Everett.
See, I like Tristana, but I don't know if that's a champion I would first pick, especially because if you play something like Caitlyn that can outrange it, like that to me seems like a very interesting first pick there from Legends on Tap.
You could always, Tristana is still also a very safe pick.
That's
because
true.
of the hop,
Escape.
because of the dash. And then
Yeah,
there's
that's
a Scion locked in for presumably Guy Fieri.
The
Not
meatball,
100%
dude.
sure.
The meatball himself. Let's go. Dude, I was getting some lore, like you know how they do the pregame lore. I didn't know, and I never paid attention to it until recently. I didn't know that his bottom jaw was J4's crown.
And then there's
Ooh.
the Ezreal pickup for Budgie Ditters. A very good safe pick, as well as a very late scaling and scary poke champion.
Yeah, I just think champions that build double tier just like I think it's just like a busted thing. Like you think.
Thankfully, the double tier build has slightly been nerfed because the AP ratio on the Mystic Shot, I believe, is removed. Although the AP ratio on his W went up. And then there's a Rumble pickup, presumably for Alcal
Dude, no,
in the top lane.
it's gonna be Rumble. Watch this. It's gonna be Rumble. It's gonna be the Rumble in the Jungle skin to play Rumble in the Jungle.
We'll see.
Dude, I'm hopeful. I haven't seen. Oh, let's go, dude. Silas.
pick, actually a pretty interesting pick considering Panic at the Top Hat does play that in the mid lane, as well as Legends MK actually also playing Silas in the jungle. So that's a really good flex pick right there. We don't actually know what to expect in the mid lane or the jungle.
I was gonna say if it's Silas jungle, that and you start to snowball that early, that can be incredibly dangerous. Oh, they gave him the Vi. Dude, they should have banned Vi. Don't ban Poppy, don't ban Vi.
I'm
No,
curious to
don't
see
ban
if DBP even plays Poppy.
It's Front Lash's main champion.
Is it?
The Poppy. Yup.
Oh, I'm very uneducated on their team, so.
And then we see the Alistar hovering a ban. Is it gonna lock in the Alistar ban? And it is an Alistar ban. Nice, good engage tool as well as a safe support.
Yeah, start to take your disengaged champions out, and it kind of leaves you with a bit more of like the kind of I don't want to.
It's
like
a huge engage as well with the
Yeah.
combo.
That's true. There's like I was talking with Biscuit Head about this. That's a triangle supports Pike. Good ban. I hate that champion. Super strong. Especially in team fights.
And Pike is a good champion to ban because Symphonian also plays it. And then there's the Tarek ban.
I'm sad.
Also Euromoose is one of his comfort champion.
Dude, I'm sad.
So just a lot of supports ban coming around all around this game.
Yeah, it looks like this. It looks like it's kind of targeted. Oh, and then we see the. Ooh.
we see the Ziggs banned away for Guy Fieri. He's been performing pretty well on that Ziggs. So
I agree.
So that's an understandable ban. Good tower busting potential there. So good on them to ban that Ziggs away.
I'm still sad about the Tarek ban, dude. I love me some Tarek. Tarek is like one of those fun champions. Ooh, Israel Nami. That's stupid strong.
Nami is also just Nami Ezreal is actually a pretty good combo because you can actually proc the Tidecaller's Blessing with Ezreal's Mystic Shot, essentially giving him a mini, kind of something similar to an Iceborne Gauntlet. And we see the Braum pickup.
Give me that man.
Braum pickup for Euromoose, and then I'm very excited to see what this last pick is going to be. That will determine where the Sylas is going to end up.
Right. I think I've talked about this with Bear before. Braum is one of the most consistent support champions to play, and like, not only is he just like super, I don't want to say easy because he has some tricky mechanics. Lissandra, so it's Sylas jungle for Legend.
Sylas jungle. Ooh.
I'm all about it. I'm all for it. But yeah, like it's just Braum is just so much fun to play, and he has such good disengage and like he's just generally, in my opinion, one of the better tank supports. Ooh,
Ari coming in for I think Jaundice. That could be a Jaundice mid lane with that Ari support. Not Ari support, Ari mid lane. I am.
What if, dude? Hear me out. Ari support Nami mid.
No. Bad.
Wait, Ari AD, Nami support Ezreal mid. Dude, how many alpha combinations can we make?
Interesting matchmaking. They matched a D4 with a Silver 2 in my Blitz app. Legends wants to dodge this game.
Jeez. Well, seeing the team comp, I want to get your thoughts first, Togi. I have some personal attachments to one of the team comps, but I'm gonna let you go first.
Are you talking about who about, you want me to talk about each of the team comps? Got it. Okay, so what I think personally, Legend on tap, I think has a really good engage tool with the Braum ultimate, the Lissandra Claw Root ultimate, the Rumble Equalizer, along with Sylas's flexibility with picking either Vi ults or Nami ult, Sion ult, Ezreal ult. All these ults actually are very good for Sylas to take. So I think there's a lot of team fight potential with a lot of wombo combos. However, I'm a little worried about, depending on how everybody builds, the damage output. The main source of damage is going to be that Tristana and that Rumble. Although Sylas and Lissandra could build more damage, they lack a little bit more damage than, let's say, an Ahri would, or a Xerath, or any other control mage. So I don't play a lot of mid lane, but I believe that that Lissandra doesn't have as much damage. They do provide a lot more engage tool, however, to make up for it.
Right.
Now DBP, on the other hand, has that a little bit more damage coming out with Vi being more damage oriented now with her buffs.
Mm-hmm.
Ahri having all of those damages that she had with their abilities, with Nami's ability to empower your allies through Ardent Sensor or your Tidecaller Blessing. while Ezreal pokes away and whittles them down. So Lot has to find that team comp. DBP I think has a little bit more flexibility in what they can do in terms of, you don't just team fight. You can also go for objectives. You can go for that little picks. You can. But I still want to, and they have a little bit more damage output, I think. So I want to give it to DBP.
Yeah, and that to me. See, this is where I think we'll start to see a little bit more of the nuance between the teams saying, hey, we'll see Legends on tap. Find that. I think this is like you said it best. It's like, where do you find that balance? And I think what's going to happen is I think Legends on tap is actually going to find that balance and be able to pull this out. If you're able to get your Sylas snowballing and you run the AP Sylas, that can be huge. And just have your Rumble build hard bruiser and the Sandra build a bit more tanky. You have the Braum as well. So I think if you can get the Sylas snowballing, because he can, like, AP Sylas just does massive amounts of damage and is able to sustain himself so well. So I think that's going to be important. That's going to be one of the important things that I'm looking for.
To win a team fight right now.
And on chat is telling us to watch out for that spooky Skarner. So there's no Scorpions in here. So
to win a 5v5 because
no hallucinating on stream, please. I do not allow that. Thank you.
There, no. There. I don't do it. You gotta do it.
And Jirachi apparently will sleep tonight. Apparently. I don't know how true that will be, but let's hope so.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay.
Whoever made that, God bless you. That is amazing. But hopping into game, or I guess going into the loading screen of everything, we noticed that both supports have run exhaust this game. That's interesting.
I don't hate it. Although I would have actually liked to see the Ignite from the Braum personally.
Yes.
From the Nami, I actually understand because of the enemy team comp. I run exhausts for very specific situations. If the enemy team comp is gonna run at my AD carry and try to murder them late game. So for example, if there's an assassin or a bruiser that will want to go in their face, so if there's a Ribbon or if there is an enemy Kha'Zix or something like that, or a Tristana on the enemy team, I like running exhaust just because Tristana goes in, the Kha'Zix goes in, you exhaust them, you basically negate some of their damage output, protect your ADC while ADC does all the damage.
Yeah, and I think I 100% agree with you, especially because the fact of they're looking for, on the side of Legends on tap, they're looking for a bit more damage, so the Braum Ignite could have been something really nice to help finish things off. Whereas another thing we see the Lissandra taking TP, and we see Ahri taking Ignite. So it looks like Panic at the top hat is looking for a little bit more global pressure versus the early kill potential from the Ahri.
Which might be a little bit risky in terms of Legend on tap, just because that exhaust you can negate a good amount of damage. Words are hard. From one of their carries. Not completely negate it, but reduce it to the point that you can just target that, focus that champion, burst them down, go for someone else.
Right, I agree with you. That's just.
However, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
So what and especially with the Ezreal wanting to poke and kite away, exhaust is perfect. Although I don't know, you could argue that if you have an Iceborne Gauntlet built, you don't need the exhaust. But if Fudgy Ditter is looking to go for that full damage Trinity Force build with a double tier, I think having that exhaust on Nami will be crucial, just so that he can still get that kite ability. Ezreal can still have that kite ability without that Iceborne Gauntlet.
Yeah, and I think in this circumstance they have enough damage with the Vi and the Ahri. So I think the Ezreal would be much safer going on with the Iceborne Gauntlet build, because it still gives him enough. It still gives him enough heal for himself, and he's still able to just do what he needs to do. So I think we see Fudgy build the. We see Fudgy go the Iceborne Gauntlet build, which would be great. But I also wouldn't be surprised if we see the Trinity Force, because that could be huge. Like just being able to pop off, do solo queue things, carry as Ezreal. I think that'll be a good thing as well.
And but yeah, I think the Brahms exhaust could be useful. He just has to use it on the right target.
Right.
Now we go into
I had an error. So hold on. I just have to close this real quick.
All right, we'll pause it. We'll pause it 10 seconds.
Sounds good. Is that 10?
Black
Oh, is that
screen.
11? Oops.
Got a black screen right now. We're trying. Hold on.
Let me bring it back.
No one panic. No one panic at the top bat.
Yeah. So while we're getting this kind of squared away,
I can't even get off.
Just a couple things that we've looked at, and a couple more things to look at is we see Jaundice with Electrocute versus the Lysandra Aftershock, which is usually kind of a counter to the mid lane assassins, just because it's able to kind of slow them and peel them off a little bit. But I guess both top laners ended up taking comment. I was looking for the difference there, but that's not very much. We see Electrocute in the jungle versus
hold on.
Yeah, it looks like Legend MK is gonna go tanky because he took Aftershock.
Hold on, stream. I might have to restart my PC. It'll take 2 seconds.